Hey everyone, welcome back to Yusuf Reacts. Today, we're diving into one of the most iconic romance films of the early 2000s, The Notebook. Whether you're a die-hard fan or a casual viewer, this movie has a way of leaving a lasting impression. So grab your tissues, because we're going on an emotional journey. The Notebook hit theaters in 2004 and quickly became a cultural phenomenon. Based on Nicholas Sparks' best-selling novel, this film tells the heart-wrenching story of Noah Calhoun and Allie Hamilton, two young lovers torn apart by social class and circumstance but reunited by fate. The movie is set in the 1940s and follows their intense love story, from its passionate beginnings to the challenges they face over the years. Directed by Nick Cassavetes, and starring Ryan Gosling and Rachel McAdams, The Notebook is the epitome of a classic love story. Let's talk about the characters and the performances that brought them to life. Ryan Gosling plays Noah, a rugged yet sensitive soul who falls head over heels for Allie. Gosling's performance is raw and heartfelt, capturing Noah's enduring love and unyielding determination. And then there's Rachel McAdams as Allie, the wealthy and spirited young woman who falls for Noah despite their differences. McAdams shines in this role, balancing Allie's playful energy with moments of deep emotion. At its core, The Notebook explores themes of love, memory, and the passage of time. The film beautifully contrasts young, passionate love with the enduring bond between Noah and Allie in their later years. One of the most poignant aspects of the movie is its portrayal of memory and loss. As the story unfolds, we see how memories of love can be both painful and comforting. The Notebook itself becomes a symbol of this, a physical manifestation of their shared history. Visually, The Notebook is stunning. The cinematography captures the beauty of the southern landscape, with sweeping shots of lakes, sunsets, and those iconic rowboat scenes. The setting plays a crucial role in creating the film's nostalgic and romantic atmosphere. The use of natural light and warm tones adds to the film's timeless feel, making it easy for audiences to get lost in the story. Since its release, The Notebook has become more than just a movie, it's a cultural touchstone. From the famous rain kiss scene to the countless parodies and references in other media, the film's impact is undeniable. Even years later, The Notebook continues to resonate with audiences of all ages. It's a film that reminds us of the power of love, the pain of loss, and the beauty of memories. An elderly man reads to a woman with dementia the story of two young lovers whose romance is threatened by the difference in their respective social classes. With almost religious devotion, Duke, a kind octogenarian inmate of a peaceful nursing home, reads daily a captivating story from the worn-out pages of his leather-bound notebook to a fellow female patient. To keep her company, Duke recounts the fascinating love affair between impecunious but poetic country boy Noah and Allie, an affluent city girl. And little by little, Duke unfolds a southern, lumber-scented summer romance beneath the tall trees of late 1930s North Carolina. Indeed, it seems as if the silent manuscript possesses the unfathomable power to penetrate the opaque clouds that enclose the silver-haired dame. Slowly but surely, the enchanted lady becomes immersed in the strangely alluring fairy tale of the young ardent lover's highs and lows. But nobody knows what tomorrow holds. Are all summer loves doomed to fail? In a modern-day nursing home, an elderly man named Duke James Garner begins to read a love story from his notebook to a female fellow patient, Gena Rowlands. The story begins in 1940. At a carnival in Seabrook Island, South Carolina, local country boy Noah Calhoun Ryan Gosling sees 17-year-old heiress Allie Hamilton Rachel McAdams for the first time and is immediately smitten. She continuously refuses his persistent advances until their well-meaning friends lure them together. They then get to know each other on a midnight walk through empty Seabrook. Noah and Allie spend an idyllic summer together. One night, a week before Allie is to leave town, she and Noah go up to an abandoned house called the Windsor Plantation. Noah tells her that he hopes to buy the house, and Allie makes him promise that the house will be white. With blue shutters, a walk-around porch, and a room that overlooks the creek so she can paint. They intend to make love for the first time, but are interrupted by Noah's friend Finn Kevin Connolly, with the news that Allie's parents have the police out looking for her. When Allie returns home, her disapproving parents ban her from seeing Noah again. Allie fights with Noah outside and the two decide to break up. Allie immediately regrets the decision, but Noah drives away. The next morning, Allie's mother reveals that they are going home that morning. Allie frantically tries to find Noah, but is forced to leave without saying goodbye. The Hamiltons then send Allie to New York, where she begins attending Sarah Lawrence College. Noah, devastated by his separation from Allie, writes her one letter a day for a year, only to get no reply as Allie's mother keeps the letters from her. Noah and Allie have no choice but to move on with their lives. Allie continues to attend school, while Noah and Finn enlist to fight in World War II. Finn is killed in battle. Allie becomes a nurse for wounded soldiers. There, she meets the wealthy Lon Hammond, JRB. James Marston, a well-connected young lawyer who is handsome, sophisticated, charming, and comes from old Southern money. The two eventually become engaged, to the joy of Allie's parents, although Allie sees Noah's face when Lon asks her to marry him. When Noah returns home, he discovers his father has sold their home so that Noah can go ahead and buy the Windsor plantation. While visiting Charleston to file some paperwork, Noah witnesses Allie and Lon kissing at a restaurant, causing Noah to go a little crazy. Convincing himself that if he fixes up the house, Allie will come back to him. While trying on her wedding dress in the 1940s, Allie is startled to read about Noah completing the house in the style section of a Raleigh newspaper and faints. She visits Noah in Seabrook and he invites her to dinner, during which Allie tells Noah about her engagement. Noah questions whether Allie's future husband is a good man and she reassures Noah that he is. Later in the evening, Noah invites Allie to come back tomorrow. In the present, it is made clear that the elderly woman is Allie, suffering from dementia which has stolen her memories, and Duke is her husband. Allie does not recognize their grown children and grandchildren, who beg Duke to come home with them. He insists on staying with Allie. The next morning, Allie and Noah go rowing on a nearby lake and begin to reminisce about their summer together. As a rainstorm starts, Noah rows to shore, where Allie demands to know why Noah never wrote to her. After the revelation that Noah had indeed written to Allie, they share a passionate kiss, before making love into the night. The next day, Allie's mother appears on Noah's doorstep, telling Allie that Lon has followed her to Seabrook after Allie's father told him about Noah. Her mother takes Allie out for a drive to show her that there had been a time in her life when she could relate to Allie's present situation. On returning to Noah's, she hands her daughter the bundle of 365 letters that Noah had written to her. When alone, Noah asks Allie what she is going to do. Allie is confused and confesses that she doesn't know. Noah asks her to just stay with him, admitting it is going to be really hard. But he is willing to go through anything because he wants to be with her. Confused as ever, Allie drives off. Allie drives to the hotel and confesses to Lon, who is angry but admits that he still loves her. He tells her that he does not want to convince his fiancée that she should be with him. But Allie tells him he does not have to, because she already knows she should be with him. The film goes back to the elderly couple, and Duke asks Allie whom she chose. She soon realizes the answer herself. Young Allie appears at Noah's doorstep, having left Lon at the hotel and chosen Noah. They embrace in reunion. Elderly Allie suddenly remembers her past before she and Noah or Duke joyfully spend a brief intimate moment together. After originally finding out about her illness, she had herself written their story in the notebook, with the instructions for Noah to read this to me, and I'll come back to you. But soon Allie relapses, losing her memories of Noah yet again. She panics, and has to be sedated by the attending physician. This proves to be too difficult for Noah to watch and he breaks down. The next morning, Noah is found unconscious in bed and he is rushed to the hospital. He later returns to the nursing home's intensive care ward. He goes to Allie's room later that night, and Allie remembers again. The next morning, a nurse finds them in bed together, having both died peacefully holding each other's hands. The last scene shows a flock of birds flying away. Before we wrap up, here are a few fun facts about the making of The Notebook. Did you know that Ryan Gosling was cast as Noah because the director thought he wasn't handsome in a conventional way? And that infamous rain scene? It was shot in one take. Talk about movie magic. Also, Ryan Gosling and Rachel McAdams didn't exactly get along during filming, but their on-screen chemistry is undeniable. So, what do you think? Does The Notebook still hold up as one of the greatest romance movies of all time? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.